Hey, welcome to another recap of The Bachelorette. I'm Wesley. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
What? This old thing?
All right, I think we have to say tonight's episode was brought to you by chapstick and breath mints.
Like, she made out with everyone. It was non-stop.
We're not complaining. I like a good makeout sesh, but she was really enjoying the kissing tonight, that's for sure. I mean, okay, no.
Okay.
All right, so we were in the Bahamas and we had 3 one-on-ones and a group date. We'll get to the group date later. But first up was Colton.
Yeah, they went to go diving.
No.
Is that not what it's called?
No, I think it's called conch diving.
Oh.
And then
I don't want to do that.
fast forward to the evening part of the date, and we finally found out, well, we knew, but Becca finally found out that Colton is a virgin.
Okay, I gotta say, the worst part about that whole thing wasn't when he told her that he was a virgin. It was when she left for 42 minutes and stood out on the balcony going like this, as if she was gonna like see into the future and see what he's gonna be like in bed.
But what he did say though is that he isn't waiting till marriage. So we know if Colton makes it to the fantasy suite, he's probably gonna lose his virginity.
Yeah, either that or he's hiding something, or he's not hiding something.
All right, the next one-on-one went to Garrett, who seems to be a bit of a front runner. I don't know what it is with Garrett. I have a hard time liking him. Like he's fine. Like there's nothing glaringly wrong with him, except for the fact that I don't know if he lost a few brain cells somewhere, but is it just weird? Does Garrett just not seem that intelligent?
No, Garrett, and he said on the date, he was like, oh, I'm not a smooth talker. And it was like, no, like just drop the word smooth, you're not a talker.
All right, then I believe the next kind of front runner, Blake basically won the show tonight.
Okay, what was that? She was like, if Blake proposed to me, I would marry him tomorrow. And it was like, so what are we watching the next few episodes for?
And what was the line? She said, it's like my heart recognizes his. It was a really sweet line, but again, it was like, he's the first one to fully admit that he's in love with her. He's not just falling anymore, folks. He's 100% in love with her. They had a good couple makeout sessions throughout the day.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything anymore. I feel like she'd make out with me if I showed up.
Also, Ruby, your favorite part of Blake's date?
Yeah, I said to Leslie, I was like, is that the Baja Men? Like, I figured they looked at their list and they were like, oh no, Lou Bega's busy. So their only option was to get the Baja Men doing their new single, No One Remembers.
All right, then we had the ever so awkward 3-on-1.
Like, I didn't know she'd be able to pack in that many makeout sessions into that 3-on-1, but she found a way.
She did. First, she had a talk with Jason. They kind of made it look like he wasn't gonna get picked. They went on to Leo. Okay, this was the most awkward breakup I think we've ever seen on the show. They went from like making out, he kept kissing her while she was trying to talk.
He kept kissing her on the forehead like she was 5.
It was like, they were like, he was like, yeah, I want to take you home. And she was like, yeah, I'd love to go home and meet your family. And like, we have this great connection, but like, can I walk you out? Like that's like what it felt like.
That was like a perfect dramatic reenactment of that date.
She got rid of Wills. Jason got the rose. He's sticking around. He's still my favorite, so hot. But let's talk about Wills.
I don't want to talk about it.
I know. His exit. Like, well, first of all, when he got in the cab, I don't think we've ever seen his eyes that open before. Like, we finally saw his eyes, and he was so sad.
I thought that Wills was recovering from some sort of traumatic tear duct surgery that he had as a child. Because he kept going, okay, I need to tell you something, but I'm really emotional about it. So I'm gonna try to get through it. I like you and you give me hope and you make me believe in love again. Hold on, I'm getting really emotional, I need a minute. I'm falling in love with you. And it was like, he never got emotional, but then he did. He was full on sobbing when he got out of the cab. I think maybe he's just better at protecting himself, but I'm not used to that because I cry at commercials.
And I think he just didn't want to cry in front of the camera. Like, he was like, I need to get out of the car. And then he started crying. Like, we're going to miss Wills for sure. But again, I have a feeling Wills will end up on Paradise.
Yeah.
And he'll be just fine.
Yeah. All right, so this week we've got a prize pack from Mossy, and we're gonna give you tickets to our finale party at the Hurricane Grill. So we got a question for you.
Tonight, Blake told Becca that he was in fact fully in love with her, not just falling anymore. But of course we know on this show, they can't really say it back at this point. And so it was very awkward because even though I think she's feeling it, what did she say?
She just kept saying, that makes my heart happy. You make my heart happy. Say it again. Say it again. It was like, don't make him say it again because you can't say it back. And I get so uncomfortable.
So comment below. We want to hear your awkward I love you stories. Maybe it was the first time you said it. Maybe someone said it to you. Maybe you didn't say it back. Or maybe it ended great.
A guy said it to me once while he was throwing up into a bathtub. He was like, by the way, you know that I love you, right? And I was like, bye.
Again, Jason's my favorite though. Like, I mean, I think they have to do something with his hair, but like, what are you doing?
See you next week.
Take off that coat. You look ridiculous.